morning everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to Hungry Dory Craft TV. We have is it a launch? No, it's not. I should read that. It is a live launch. Oh, I've just realised what today is. This is how unorganised I am this morning. Welcome, my name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be the host for this hour. Jess is producing the show and Amy is in the demonstration station.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. You?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Busy day yesterday?
Very busy day yesterday. It's nice to have a busy day when you're at Hobby Maker, but it doesn't half
take it.
Yeah, it takes it out of you.
Yeah.
It takes it out of you. I would have appreciated a bit more sleep this morning, but you know, I got in as many hours as I could. We'll put it that way. Today we have our favourite Small and Mighty pocket pads. Dan, about a week ago, said, right, we need to reprint all of these.
As he does.
That literally, we need to reprint all of these designs. We're out of stock of them. I don't know why. Get them all reprinted. So we have done. So we have got our favourite pocket pads back in stock. Plus, oh, are these individual? Yeah. Nice. Is this the first time we've done this? Yeah. Brand new coloured Mirri Mats, but not a mix of coloured Mirri Mats. Select colours, so these are going to be your favourite colours and you're going to get loads in here. But first, before we have a look at anything, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. This is my favourite Win It Weekly ever, because this is my favourite product ever. It is, let me show you first, the whole entirety of the wire bundle. So you're getting the OG book, which has the alphabet in. It's incredible what you're getting in here. You're getting all your craft wire. There's 5 reels in each, and there's 3 meters on each of those 5, which is 45 meters in total, coloured wire. And then you're getting your pliers, because you need those. You need those to be able to do all of the fun things in here. You need to like, share and comment. The world record for the most sticky notes stuck on a face in 30 seconds is A, 43, B, 38 or C, 47. How many sticky notes were put on someone's face in 30 seconds? It's a lot, actually, thinking about it.
It is, but I mean, if you can overlap them, I think.
Yeah, there's definitely no precision to it. You just go in and sticking them on.
Yeah, but we were chatting yesterday and Anne-Marie said they're going to struggle to stick if we've got makeup on, so we suggested Dan comes in on Friday.
And we get him to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. We'll see how many sticky notes he can put in his face. We won't tell him, we'll just say he needs to come in and then be like, quick, see how many of these you can fit on your face. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning that on Friday's show, then get your answers in to that one. What is up next? Have a look at this VT. Jess, don't be doing that on a day like today.
Yeah, please don't, Jess, don't.
We don't have a VT, so we're just going to go straight in with our pocket pads. We're going to go this little pile here. We are going to show you our favourite pocket pads that we have reprinted. Now, pocket pads are awesome. They are £4.99 each, and you get a total of 64 sheets in one. Yeah, I'm correct. There's 16 designs, and you're going to get 4 of each design in there. If you want to, though, we've got a mega awesome deal on for you, where you can get 3 for £9.99. That brings down the price of our pocket pads. So these are some of our favourite ones. This one is our beautiful Botanicas. I'm wearing black again. This was a bad idea, Jess. Here we go. I'll have to do it this way. So you can actually see the artwork. Beautiful Botanicas is this one. They are A7 in size, and you get 4 of each design in every single sort of theme that we've got running in here. Obviously, this one is really nice. I like this one because it reminds me of like little postcards with flowers on.
Oh, yes.
Do you know, because it's got like that quite vintage like feel in the background.
Yeah, but I think some of these you could actually fussy cut around as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, they're big enough to like do your
Yeah.
decoupage with. You're obviously going to be able to use them with your pocket pad nesting dies, which stay tuned for that because you might not have to wait as long as you thought. Absolutely awesome. I love a hydrangea. You've got your tea roses in there as well. So loads of nice designs on that one. That is your beautiful Botanicas. The next one's my favourite, mainly because it's got Oscar on the front cover. This is Perfect Pets. And again, you are going to get your 46 pages in all of them. But you've got a gorgeous mix of designs. And this one's really cool because we've actually got, this way. We've actually got loads of different sort of animals within here. You've obviously got an iguana. You've got your little mouse in there. Then you've got some tropical fish. You've got a chicken. I'd love to have a chicken. You've got your little budgie in here as well. This, I'm going to throw it out there. Is this a terrapin? If it's not, or is that a fish? What type of bird is this? Someone in the comments let me know.
Yeah, somebody will know.
Someone will definitely know, I'm sure. It's definitely not a parrot. It's another type of bird. You've got your goldfish in there. You've got my favourite little
Oscar.
boy, Oscar. He was cute this morning until he was kicking me and waking me up. You have got the hamster there. You've got the little cat. You've got the beagles. You've got your bunny rabbit. You've got the tortoise in here. You've got the horse as well. So again, a really nice diverse mix of pets that you're getting in here. A cockatoo, thank you. A terrapin is a type of tortoise. Thank you very much, Michelle. I knew you'd all help me out. We've also got animals in the snow. This one is a great one as well. Really, really beautiful snowy scenes with your favourite British animals within there. We've got farmyard animals, we've got birds in here, we've got wildlife in here, we've got the cats and dogs as well as the horses, but really, really nice one. Another one which we love is our Christmas tradition. So this one sold out. We've got this one back in if you're thinking about making cards quickly. This one's got a really nice vintage Christmas feel. All your sort of classic colours, but in that dusky vintage like tone that we've got here. Really, really nicely presented, that one. Another one that we didn't know we were going to bring back is our Highland Wildlife. Now this
Cat will love this one.
was with a free gift, I want to say. It was with one of our, it was something that we did with a, I want to say it was like a, not a club gift, although it might have been. I think it was a magazine gift, wasn't it? So this one's actually matastic, so you can ink onto here if you want to as well, but you've got the beautiful sort of like wildlife of the Highlands in here. There's some really nice ones. We've obviously got sort of like your really nice scenes in the background as well. Absolutely gorgeous selections. The cows in there, of course. We've got some horses. We've got your birds as well. But it's really, really cute. So that is some little puffins, your Highland Wildlife. So they are some of the reprints that we have got back for you. Before we show you some more though, we're going to go over to Amy for a demonstration.
Okay, so we're going to start off and use that gorgeous, beautiful botanicals, and I'm going to pick out this image on here. So we'll take out a few of these just in case we need more than one. And then I'm going to bring in, it is in the later part of the show, one of our adorable scoreable pattern packs. This is the Cottage Florals.
I like that one.
So I thought we'd just do something really bright and colourful for today. So we're going to do an 8x6 card. So what we need to do first of all is I'm just going to cut this down. And I think this is, it's not directional, isn't it? So we can do it whichever way is going to use the least amount of cardstock. So if we do this down to an 8x6 to start with, and then this is going to be the back of our card, and then we're going to put panels onto the front of it. So we're also going to bring in, how gorgeous is this colour?
Ooh,
this adorable scoreable.
Is that your honey?
To go with it. Yes, yeah.
Such a good
go with it. So we need to cut some of these panels. I'm just checking Yeah, so if we cut this to 8 along here, and then we need 3 panels. So we need 2 panels that are 8 inches by 1. So we'll just cut along there, and then another one that is just your 1 inch, and then we need one that is going to be 5 inches. I haven't told you the name of the card because I don't know. You know, the type of card. So as it comes together, you will see.
I know what you mean.
You'll see what I'm doing. You know what I'm like. So let's grab the scoreboard and the tool. So all we need to do is we are going to mark these at 1, 2, I've got the measurements written down, 6 and 7. So if we go in with our next one, so we're going to go 1, 2, line it up, 6 and 7, and then the last one. So all of them are going to have the same marks on them. So 1, 2, 6 and 7. So we can take that away. So we'll bring in our panel again. So this is our 8 by 6 panel, and then we're just going to fold those.
I'm really intrigued.
So that they are straight, and then just burnish the edges. So go around this one. So it is really important just to burnish those edges. So then what we're going to do, we're going to stick that onto there, and then stick that onto there. So we've got that standing panel there, and then we'll do the same with the next one. So if we just line
Jan
that
has
up.
messaged to say that the Perfect Pets is showing out of stock. Is that right, Jess? I don't think it's right.
Oh no, that was definitely on the list, wasn't it?
We'll Lisa's going to check it for us just to make sure. It could be that it's not been loaded onto the right part of the system yet.
So that is going to go onto that one. And then we're going to have the centre panel here. So you're going to see a bit of that come through there. And then we're going to cut a frame in this, and then kind of put this behind and sort of decorate these panels up. So I just thought let's go a bit sunshiny, a bit spring-like.
When I was driving over the tops, it was really like cloudy still.
Yeah.
But then as I came further down, it was like the clouds were breaking.
Yay!
And I was like, oh, it's so nice to see the blue sky.
Just makes
again.
it sometimes difficult to drive though, doesn't it? You know, when the sun
I
is
did
really
have
at
to
that
wear
level.
I had to wear my sunglasses yesterday because obviously driving down south to Birmingham, you're practically just in the height of the sun.
Yeah.
But it felt so nice to be driving with the sun glaring on you.
I know. It won't be long till the clocks go forward, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. So we lose an hour, but it's worth it.
I always feel a bit sad about that though. When it comes to them going the other way, I don't feel like they should do it.
Just keep it as it is.
Yeah.
I know, but then when
There
it's
are
still
some
light
places
at
that keep
9:30, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
But then it would still be lighter at night time if they didn't change it.
Yeah.
And then by the time it gets to the height of summer, it's light enough in the mornings anyway. I don't know whether I just feel like it should just stay the same.
Well, it'd be easy, wouldn't it?
It would be easier.
So
it's not that much.
Look at this frame.
It's not that much different nowadays, is it? Because you've got it kind of just works out for yourself on most stuff.
Yeah, it does now, doesn't it?
Tends to be just your cooker, things that need actually manually adjusting. There's not that many of them.
No. Oh, no. There we go. So we're just cutting a frame to go on the front of here. So we're just using the duo stitch, the rectangles. I just use these all the time.
They're really nice to have that
Yeah,
little
they're
touch
so
of
good, aren't
detail
they?
on them.
So we're just going to take this out of here. So then you've got that frame that's going to sit perfectly in there and have this behind it. So before we do that, I think we'll decorate some of the panels. So we'll do this front one first of all. So we'll come in again with this gorgeous floral cardstock. So that was...
It's like a perfect match, this card.
It's just a lovely shade as well, isn't it? So if we just double check, that was 4. So if we do just under, and then I think it was 5. So if we do just under there, and then that is going to fit onto there. So what we'll do first of all, we'll put our frame onto here, and then we can cut that out, and then we'll stick it on there and cut that one out. So instead of having to go get your knife and go through 2 layers of adorable scorable at the same time. Yeah. So with this one, I think we'll use our red liner tape just because we want it to
You don't want it moving,
really grab. So just got to try and find the end of it. Where's it gone? There. So we'll just put this all the way around.
I wonder if there was something that you could invent that would like go on tape so you don't lose the ends.
I don't know. I think we've spoken before on the show about sort of this in a tape runner, but we said we didn't know, you know, like a really
like a red line
strong, yeah.
I wonder if you could do that.
I don't know.
It would probably be so tight though that it wouldn't work properly. It would just
stick to everything.
Stick on the inside.
Yeah.
So even if you try,
because we know even the backs of it stick to everything, don't they? So we'll just take this off here.
That would be really useful though.
Yeah, the thing about glues and things, there's a time and a place for all of them, isn't it? Your red liner tape, your dotty tape runner, your construction glue. So we're just going to put this, get rid of that bit, onto here. Did tell you, look, it sticks to everything. So we just go central as we can. Think about there. And then we're just going to go in and cut.
Oh, the sound of that craft knife.
You do like it?
Yeah.
I hope it's not too loud. You know, if people have got headphones in.
Oh, yeah. Might not be able to hear it, but I can hear it in here.
Yeah, it's the same with, you know, if you've got listening to one and they use a heat tool.
Oh, yeah.
You always have to kind of give a pre-warning.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. So, just going round and just making sure all of this comes out of here. The pocket pads, though, I mean, it's 3 for 2, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
They're such a good staple to have in your craft stash. And I think as you were going through them, there's lots of images that you were showing that were perfect for, like, spring.
So
They've got
many.
rabbits on, sheep, but not the whole book. So it's really versatile that you can use it
them,
for
like,
lots
all
of
throughout the
different
year.
occasions. So we're going to put that onto here. So we'll use our tape runner just for speed. So just go along here. And then again, if we just find the middle, which is about there. So you can see how it's coming together. So now we just need to cut this panel out. And we are
This is going to look so good.
sorted.
And like you say, it's so much easier, like cutting through the
Yeah.
cardstock one at a time.
I mean,
if
you
were
could
to stick it all together.
Yeah, you could do both, or maybe you could even use the die, couldn't you, to do it? But I just
Yeah.
thought this is the way I do it. So
If you're very, very careful, you might be able to do it with your trimmer as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd maybe like draw around the frame and then take it off, just
Yeah.
so it doesn't damage the die cut frame.
So that we're just taking out.
Because it is a rectangle, you should be able to sort of get that in with your trimmer too.
Oh, that's where the trimmer really comes into its own as well, isn't it, when you
Yeah.
do things like that. So we've got that panel on here, so we're going to stick that onto there like that, and then we're going to
looks
put
really
that
cool
sort of
on that middle section.
behind there like that.
Nice.
So what we can do, we've got a couple of options. What you can do is put it straight onto here, which you might do, and just use, you know, like your 4mm foam pads.
Yeah.
So you've got quite a bit of height to it. Alternatively, what you could do is if you stick it on a piece of card and then put your foam pads around
That's a
here
really good idea.
and then stick it, you've still got the depth.
Yeah,
So I think we might give that a go.
that's a good idea.
So we need some cardstock. So we can just take, let's take the yellow again, just because it is going to be nice and bright.
So do you need to make the cardstock you're cutting now the same as that front panel?
Yes, yeah. So I'll do it just under, just so that we've got, but I'll do the height the same. That's not going to be long enough now, is it? Here you are, there's another piece here. So if we do it at 5, because that is the height of it, but then if we do it at just under the 4, just so it's going to slide under there. So that is going to go just under there like that, and then we can stick it on. So if we put it as into the middle as we can get it.
It also allows you to make sure that it's straight and like central doing it this way.
Yeah.
Because you've got like that base to
So
sort
if
of
we make
line it
sure
up to.
it's roughly in the middle, and then we can get our foam pads to put around here. So I think what we'll do, we've got the thinnest ones. Oh yes, we've got the thin 4mm. So we'll put these just around the edge. Like this. They were such a good idea, weren't they, the 4mm foam pads?
Yeah.
One
Things
there.
like this that I don't understand why it took us so long to like do. These full the card blanks, acetate sentiments, they're just so simple.
Yeah, and like the you were saying just about the pocket pad dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about how long we've, in fact, I don't. How long is it? Do you know how long have we had pocket pads?
Pocket pads, I think it's been about 3-ish years, I want to say,
Oh, okay.
since we first launched them.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, 3 or 2. Jess will know. We'll be able to find out on the
Yeah.
Hunky Dory library. I think it's. I want to say 2. You know. I want to say 2 years.
Mind you, this one I've got here, the Beautiful Botanicals, is pocket pad
If you
116.
click on. If you click on. Well, altogether, yeah, because they really started with Say It With Style, didn't they?
Oh, was it?
So like the whole type of the whole pocket pads as a whole
The concept,
started
yeah.
a really long time ago.
So we're just going to line this up and make sure we've got it. So you
That
can
was 2023.
see there, you've got the depth.
Is that when it was?
So we're just going to trim just that tiny bit off there, just so that the card is going to close as we want it to.
You go on this one.
So we're just going in, just trimming
And
those
that one.
smaller parts off there. And then you've got your image ready to go onto your cardstock. Next up, we need to decorate our other panels. So let's get organised with these ones. So these are 4,
Doesn't have
and
a
then
date
we
on it,
need
does
some
it?
1-inch ones. So if we go
Oh,
in,
2023.
when was it?
It probably was, right? You know, 2023. I think, did it come out March 23? Was the first pocket pad we did
Oh,
with
okay.
Say It With Style.
So these are going to be 2 notches under the 1 inch. And then we need to do just under the 1. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just do a couple of those. And then if we go... So with this one as well, you could do your mats and layers. So you could do sort of it onto gold mirror first as well. Lots of different ways. You can also adjust the width of each of these and how many you have on the front as well. So that's 4. So let's stick these down and then we'll see what we've got left to cover. So let's take this one first of all. And you've got that sort of foam pads in there, but it will still fold relatively flat, not completely obviously because of the foam pads, but you can
you'll still be able to fit it in it.
Fold these panels to the side, So we're just going to add those onto there, and then these corner ones. In fact, they would look good in gold, I think. Is that all right? We've got time.
We've always got time.
Has anyone got anywhere to be? So let's do those again. I think when you add a bit of the gold to it, because it's only a tiny amount, it's not too much, but then it also gives sort of the reflection as well, doesn't it? And just... So these are just 2 notches under the 1 squared, just for those panels on the end. And then what we can also do with the pocket pads, isn't it? Because you get more than one of each design.
Yeah.
They're really nice to fussy cut as well. So these are going to go on the ends here. So we'll go there.
I think lots of people might be trialing this out as well when they've seen this finished and making their own versions of this card when they get home.
That's what I say. I mean, as I say, the middle panel is the size it is because of what I'm using, but it could be that you have every panel the same width. It's entirely up to you. But that's a nice thing about some card styles. You can just adjust them
for what you're using,
to what you're doing, So that is that one done. And then we need another 4 for this one. And then do you know what I think I've done?
What have you done?
I think I've actually cut into the card base.
Oh, did you do that before?
I think so.
When you were trying to make a little panel?
But it's fine, we've got more. And then this one, just cut. Again, when you get more than one of each thing, it's absolutely fine, isn't it? So this one is going to stick onto here. And this is a nice style of card as well, because what you can do, you can have sort of names across here. If you've got any sentiments, you could stamp them onto here as well. If you've got our, you know, the big book of alphabet, you could make these panels wide enough for those letters as well, and sort of personalise your card.
There's so much conversation about cakes in this chat, and
Is there?
it's not okay. Like I'm too.
Why? Who's baking? Who's having
too
cake?
unstable today for people to be talking about cakes. Like
I feel like we need to get Natalie cake today.
I will leave here, and I've got some in my car. But also,
emergency stash.
if I tell you the amount of pastry I ate yesterday, Amy, you will be shocked. Like,
Did you?
I didn't
Did you
eat.
have?
I did not eat properly yesterday,
Do you know what?
which
though?
is terrible of me.
But I do get that. You know, when the telly
it
days, they
is
are
hard.
quite,
But yeah, I didn't eat properly yesterday. So I started off with my breakfast, which was what I have every day. So like overnight oats.
That's really good.
Started off that way. And then at 11 o'clock, no, it wasn't even 11 o'clock. At about 10, I had like a nut and chocolate bar thing. Like I think they were like protein bars. Anyway, I had one of them at 10:30. Before 11 o'clock, I'd eaten half a cheese scone. Absolutely. Then before I went on at 1, I ate the rest of the cheese scone. So the cheese scone had gone.
Scum.
Scone. It had scone. Then I had a huge, and I mean huge, like probably, I can't even describe what size it was. It was absolutely massive. My mum got me 2 of them. What are they called? Scotch eggs. Oh my God, it was so good. I ate that whole thing between my shows. And then I had, on my way home, like a very large 1-person sized egg custard as well.
Oh, I love those.
So on the weekends, my mum went to a farmer's market in Liverpool, and there's a stall there that does all gluten-free stuff.
Nice.
So between us, we probably spent about £75 on pastries and cakes and snacks. I have frozen some because obviously that's not okay. But the amount
it was yesterday.
The amount of pastry and things like that I've consumed in the since Saturday when I got it. Because on Saturday I had a sausage roll and a quarter of a Scotch egg. Sunday I had the rest of my Scotch egg for my dinner. And then,
I thought you were going to say breakfast. I mean, at least you waited till dinner
it was
time.
nice and gooey, so I could have definitely had it for breakfast. But yeah. So what have I got left in I've got something left in the fridge. That's the one thing that isn't. Oh, I've got another cheese scone. I was going to bring that in today. I probably should have done, but I need to give my body a break from the pastry. I ate a lot. Yeah, didn't eat properly. Just snacked on all the different pastry things.
But you did have 4 shows.
This is true.
Didn't you? All
didn't really have time to eat.
Yeah.
But I made sure that I ate good stuff.
So we're just decorating these side panels here just to really finish that off. And then I need to see if we've got in here a sentiment book.
We should do, but I may have stolen it. Is it the most recent one?
Nothing in here.
I've got it in my bag. Let me go and get it.
One there with.
No, I stole it. I took them both.
She's going to get a pastry while she's out there. So we're then just going to put that onto there like that. So just all you need to do is add your tape just to this first panel here, and then you can line it up. So just making sure you've got equal space between those 2 panels. There we go.
I also have the bigger book of sentiment book.
And then then what you can do to make sure, just fold that one over, and then you can sort of line it up along there. And then you will see you've got that gorgeous image there, and it will stand up
Nice.
as well. So let's have a look for a sentiment, and then we'll bring in another butterfly. So let's have a look. We need it's got to be the yellow, hasn't it? If there is one. Oh, this is a nice one. Lovely stepmom. We'll put that one on there.
Oh, I like that one. I love the fact that we've got these editions
Yeah,
in this year.
it's sort of like a banner
so
one,
nice.
isn't it?
It's a very nice shape, that one too.
So this one is just going to go. So just cutting off the pips, you don't have to, but it's just preference. And then we'll just take a tape runner and put that just right in the middle there. And then what I've done, these are also on the show later on, the Flutterby dance.
Ooh.
So I've just die cut that in the same yellow.
Nice.
But what I'm going to do, I don't want all of them, obviously, so I'm just going to fussy cut around a
snip into
couple of them, just so we can get a bit of dimension. So I think we cut into this one to start with.
Fiona, I feel like you're going to have to send me all of your recipes for your gluten-free bakes because they do sound very, very nice. Anne-Marie once made me a chocolate cake from black beans. So have a look at that because that was delicious.
That sounds nice.
Lots of love for this card shape as well. They absolutely are definitely going to be trying this one out.
So I'm just going to put, and it's just really easy to do. As I say, I love the fact you can change all these panels up depending on how you know what you are putting on there. So we've just cut that one off there. So if we just put that just on the corner there.
Lisa's also commented to say, this is why I always make sure I have a scone on hand for the show, because we always end up chatting about food. I don't think your scone addiction can be put down to the fact that we talk about food.
Does
Every
she
day.
make them or does she buy them?
No, Lisa doesn't make them. I mean, she might do. We might be offending her here, but no, she doesn't make them. She buys them, but she does mix between fruit scones and cheese scones.
Variety, there you go.
But yeah, I'm so hungry now. I don't even have snacks today. We do have Love Hearts. We can't tell the people we've got Love Hearts, Jess. We've got a stash of Love Hearts.
Not many.
Not many. There's still a whole box outside, isn't there?
Is
They're
there?
not all gone. I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm sure.
And then we'll put this one just on the edge there. And then finally, let's just grab, have we got any?
This looks so cute.
Let's grab some of these. Just to add.
Oh, that will look good. I love that yellow gold.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit in between, isn't it? So if we just put.
It's really nice. Susan says, what a lovely sunshine feel card. That card makes you feel how it does going outside today. If you're in a place like Preston where the sun is just, I don't even think you can see the sun, just blue skies. It's still cold.
I watched the weather forecast today and they reckon that for the north, we're not due rain now for a week. It's higher than average temperatures and it's just going to be nice.
Nice.
So we are here for it. So put the gems on and then you can see, I'll hold it that way. So you can see, and I think sometimes having that gold mirror on the side really does just reflect it as well. But you can see the depth that you've got in there. So as I say, you could add this panel to the back. So you can see it, there's even more
all the way through.
depth to it as well. But as I say, just choose your tiers, choose your levels, and it will stand. These are all just 1 inch here, so just giving you enough that it will stand on its own.
So much love for this card, Amy. Absolutely love it. And Janie says those butterflies take the card to the whole new level. Lots of people are asking, does this have a name or is it an Amy special? It is an Amy special.
No,
we need to think of a name for it.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I will give credit to everyone because I don't make the majority of these up. I might change the sizes, but it's just ideas that other people. Is it a pillar?
I have no
triple
idea.
Pillar? Yeah, pillar card or something.
Pillar
like
card?
Yeah, something like
Have
that.
a look,
As I say, that's why I
definitely.
can never tell you the name of it at the start because
We love the fact that
we'll
everyone's
just
calling this an Amy special. Though.
Make it up.
Lots of people are loving it, and like Amy says, it can be adapted to like have different levels or different sizes depending on what you're using your pads with. So definitely have a look at that. More pocket pads that we have in stock for you. We'll do a little flick through. I'm going to have to do it this way again so that it
Does
doesn't
it not
look
like
weird.
the black
No,
background?
Look, watch. Look how weird it looks, and then the colours just like are so much different when I'm not in the way. Oh, there we go. So this is our Snowy Days and Frosted Night. So again, a really lovely Christmas collection with so many gorgeous pieces of artwork in. Look at this is what we're looking forward to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not the Christmas tree.
I was going to say,
but the
we want in the summer, yeah.
We want the sunset. Really, really nice. Look at this one, a little dog playing catch in the snow. So cute.
I love these ones
the
though, because there's
this
something
is
for everyone, isn't
adorable
there?
as well. Absolutely beautiful artwork in this one. So that is another one back in stock. We've then got some more. So men's leisure is a nice one. This one's got really nice classic art, watercolour artwork in it, but you've got loads of different themes throughout here. You've got fishing, mountain biking, you've got motocross, I think it's called. You've got painting, you've got reading, bird watching's in here, football, gardening, boxing, baking, hiking. We've got the gorgeous musician there as well, the golfer, there are 2 more that I've just missed. We've got like karate, that could be all different types of sports, that one, couldn't it? And then we've also got your chess on the very front of that one, so that's men's leisure. Then garden visitors, this one's really nice, also works really nice with your garden visitors die cut pad that we have available for you. So you've got your bumblebee, you've got the butterfly in there. This is a gorgeous moth, like, that's so pretty. The gorgeous beetle as well, in that really nice sort of, almost like oldie,
I love that
worldy, like, do you know when you find like really old books that are on like autonomy, but
Yes.
like of insects and things like that? That's what that one reminds me of.
Love that one.
Or go into like the, oh my goodness, I can't think of any words today. Like when you go to a museum, there you go. Couldn't think of the word museum. Caterpillar, ladybirds, dragonflies. Look at this one. So cute. You've got the grasshopper as well. The snail. You could be making really cute cards with that. More ladybugs. More of that beautiful butterfly in that design. So many incredible artworks in that. Then we've got some more Christmas. This one is it's a cute Christmas, and it has the most adorable little characters in here. You've got penguins, you've got teddy bears, gingerbread men, you've got the snowman and the cat in the tree costume, the polar bear, the reindeer, you've got the little mouse, the dog on the bauble as well. You've got the dog again dressed as a Christmas tree, love that one. The little bunny rabbit, which is super cute, the gnome, the angel, the dinosaur, and the fox as well in his little jacket. So that is your a cute Christmas. Remember, you get 4 each of the 16 designs, so there's 64 sheets in these little pads. The next one is your heartfelt haberdashery. This one's very cute. It has a very sort of like French chic style to it. Really beautiful sort of like antique artworks with gorgeous sort of designs within this one. You've got all your threads, your little boxes on here, your fabrics as well. You've got sewing machine elements in here, thimbles, flowers, buttons, dresses. It is truly a gorgeous selection, and a great one to fussy cut out and layer all of these panels together as well. So that's another one. And then to finish off this section, stunning steampunk. This is a very fun one. So this one has got all of those beautiful designs on in the gorgeous brassy textures, but those sepia tones that come through here are magnificent. We know people love steampunk cards, so this is so handy. You can make these into little notelets if you wanted to, or maybe you design and make steampunk like costumes. You could be adding these as like little thank you notes as well. They're very cute. So that is your stunning steampunk. So that is another whole section. Remember, $4.99 each, or 3 for $9.99, which gives you the best saving. And then brand new is our Mirri Mats. Now these are single colour sheet packs, and you're going to get 80 sheets in a pack. So let's just quickly rush through them all. They're $6.99. Or you can choose 3 for £14.97. So we've got them in loads of colours here. We have got them all, haven't we? So we've got pastel pink, pillar box red. See, I'm in the way. Can't see it properly. Let me move these. I don't know if it's going to help. Green. No, I'm the wrong way now. Can I do it this way? Green. Oh my goodness. There we go. Your emerald green. I've got that one for you. The bronze. Love that one. Now it's being funny. Now it doesn't know where it wants to be. Sunshine Shimmer. That is a gorgeous colour. We've got our favourite one. This one is your assortment pack. So we've got that one available as well. Chocolate Box Purple. Oh, what's happening now? Chocolate Box Purple. You see that one. We've got your Steel Grey. That one's available. Leafy Green. Got that for you. Holly Green. You can have that one. The Soft Blueberry, which we love. Rich Burgundy. Absolute favourite as well. Blue Shimmer. And Midnight Black. So you can choose any three of them for £14.97. We also have the £6.99, which I think will be in this deal because it's the same price as well, is your coloured Mirri assortment. So that one you get 80 sheets in total. It's 20 colours and you get 4 of each. So if you want to test them out, see which colours your favourites are before you buy the huge packs, then you can do that. And then for everyone who likes to do their essential colours, we've got gold, silver and rainbow available for you as well. Again, this is, I'm too far out now, Jess. This is a multi-buy where you are going to receive all 3 of the different colours. I've figured out what it is. This is in the way. There you go. See? That was in the way. £14.97 for your gold, silver and your rainbow. You get 288 sheets in total getting this deal. Again, if you want to buy them individually, they will be £6.99. So you'll be able to get them in that offer of like mixing and matching between your colours. So have a look at those. Right, Amy, back to you for our second demo.
Okay, so this time we're going to use, again, these are coming up, the pattern pack, the Urban Edge. This gorgeous sort of grungy one, and we're going to use it with this stunning steampunk and a couple of the pages from there. We're also going to bring in the mini shape builders. These are just so clever. They're going to be, if you have a look on the website at some of the card samples that are made using these, you will see lots of ideas of how you can use this. So we're going to take this one, which cuts it into these 4 pieces here. So let's take this one out, and what you'll find, this one fits, these fit just into this largest one there. So I've cut that from the gold Mirri, that's the largest frame there, and then we're going to take the image here, so we're going to put it as central as we can and then just line it up. I'll tape it down just so we make sure it doesn't move, and then we're just going to die cut through that piece. Really doesn't want to go in today, does it, these plates?
Oh no! Everything's just falling off.
There we go.
Is one of the plates just gone out?
Yeah, I think so.
We need to see if we can get a new one.
So then you've got your piece here, and it will come out in 4 parts. So let's just carefully, so you've got your one there, so it will still keep that picture, but you're just going to have that slight bit of the sort of gold Mirri in between it. So we'll stick these down onto here. So let's use our tape runner for these. So don't feel that you have to use your pocket pads as they are. You know, get your dies out, have a look, see how else they can be used. Let's move that down just a bit.
This is a good die set to use with your pocket pads as well, isn't it?
Oh, it's just perfect, isn't it? And this, and so when I went on the website last night and we're looking at some of the card samples as well with it,
It's a very
some
cool
really
collection.
clever ideas. And they're good because you can do things like this with it, but then you can also create backgrounds. There was lots of lovely backgrounds that people had done with it. So I'm just leaving a slight gap in between each one, but just enough that you can still make out the image clearly on there. So we'll put that onto there. And then what we're going to do is bring it in and then layer it up back onto there.
So nice. design.
But I think what we'll do, we're going to bring in some of these, the pocket
Mirris.
pads, Mirri. And I was going to go for gold. And then I saw this colour, which is...
Oh, the burgundy.
Is that what you call it? I don't know.
I think it's the burgundy, or is it the brown?
Because I was thinking it was more brown, because when you put it onto there, I think it kind of really
It's nice.
brings out those. So I think we'll put them onto there like that. So if we just go around, so we'll lay this one straight onto that Mirri mat. Oh, it's just so nice to have them ready cut. Isn't it? Ready done. I think we'll keep this packet in here.
We're not having to think about
Yeah.
anything.
So, and then we'll get our foam pads to layer this one up. So if we cut, we use our 4mm foam pads for this. And then you can sort of place it back onto your image, isn't it? You can just try and line it up like that, just so that you've got that sort of, you can see that dimension on it there as well, can't you? But just that bit of sort of extra detail. So I've done the same with another one, so we'll stick this one down as well.
Nice.
There's some really cool images in here, isn't there? I mean, I wouldn't say my kind of go-to style was steampunk, would
Yeah,
you?
no.
But I think you can do pretty and
Yeah.
still kind of sort of uniform
I think
almost
with the, pocket
steampunk.
pads and the way that they're designed as well, you can do like clean and simple steampunk.
Yeah.
So you can still take your like card styles and like implement it using this sort of theme. So
Yes,
it's
yeah.
it's a nice way to use it.
So, and then just the last one on here. Just love this die as well, just the sort of the corners of it, isn't it? Just, and then we'll bring in another one of those Mirri Mats.
The Mirri Mats sized perfectly.
Oh.
Someone just mentioned about how lovely the Mirri layer was, like the
Yeah,
size of the layer that you'd use, but that's exactly how they come, designed to be that way. So you won't have to do any snipping or cutting down your Mirri. You just grab your pocket pad, get your colour of Mirri Mat, and just create gorgeous cards with ease.
yeah. And I know what I love doing as well, when we have these on Hobby Maker, I know when Dave has them on, he always takes an image
Yeah.
and then lays it on several different coloured
Yeah, 'cause it works
mats.
so
And
many, does
yeah,
with so many.
so I'm going to get the clock the right way round. So we'll put that.
Even if it was upside down, I think it would still go. That's steampunk.
So we've just got those gorgeous two images on there.
Nice.
And then we're going to bring in some of these. So we're going to use this in the background and then sort of layer it up with this. So I haven't decided on a size. So I think 7 by 7 will do, won't it? I think. So we'll do a 7 by 7. So let's take some of our gold Mirri to start with. And that's another thing I'm quite happy to do, is to mix up your Mirris as
Yeah.
well. So you've got the colour on the back of those pocket pads, but then you've still got the gold as well.
In the middle.
Yeah. So we'll cut that down to 7. And then I really like this image. So I know we're going to cover a lot of it up, but we'll still make sure that we've got that on our cards. And then we will cut this one down to, let's try 5.5, just again, so we've just got some different layers on here. Move that out of the way so I don't lose it. I know what I could do with here, one of those magnetic desk thing,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, we need
so
one.
I don't lose the die.
They were very popular again yesterday evening.
I'm not surprised. People were
It was the best seller
people were
of the
multiplying,
hour.
weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some fantastic deals on that show. Just the essential things that I think we use all the time, but we never really have them on shows. It's so nice to just like let them shine and have like
Yes.
showing off just why they're so perfect.
Yeah. So we're going to have these sort of onto here.
Cute.
And then I'm going to add in some of our twine as well. But I also need to cut out. I'm going to cut the largest one of this again. And I'll show you what we're going to do. So this is going to be cut in our gold mirror. So I just need, if I can find the tape.
You lost it.
What have I done with it?
Is there some on the side?
I've got another one. It's probably stuck to
Oh,
the...
is it there? In the tub? There's some tape in there.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I don't think I ever do anything through a die cutting machine now and not
Oh, it's horrific if you...
stick it down.
I mean, sometimes you just think with all the will in the world it's going to work, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Lisa, what type of scone have you got today? Cheese? Just a plain one. Amy asked if you make your scones before.
And they laughed, Lisa, when I asked that question.
See, we
That's
laughed
rude,
because
isn't it?
we knew what she would say. No, she buys them.
What did you have today?
I've not even eaten it yet.
She's got a sultana one. Classic.
Yeah, favourite. So we're just going to cut 2 more of these.
I had so much butter on my cheese scone yesterday that my butter was actually separated from the scone, like it hadn't gone in. It was so nice. Oh, it's delicious.
So we've got these 2 on here, and then we're just going to cut these in half.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't need to be neat. So what we're going to do then, I'm going to bring in some of these, just my type sentiment, and kind
Cool.
of add them onto here and do them as sort of like tabs.
Oh, I like
Tab
that.
words
That's a
along
cool
there.
idea.
So we are going to go with, we need some ones that are quite small. So I think these words here are gorgeous, aren't they? So we'll have a look. So we'll go with strength.
Oh, Amy, I think you might have come unplugged somehow.
Oh no,
Oh, where's it gone? It's on the floor.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Yeah, it looks like it's from here.
I think we're on.
There we go.
We're back.
So we're going to add this one onto here. Just make sure, and then we can add it to there, and then we can sort of put these just under there like that. So we've got strength.
Such a clever idea.
We've got, let's do courage. That's a nice one as well, isn't it? I know when I could die cut them, I was doing it last night, and I thought, oh, that would look really good as sort of tabs behind
You could
behind them.
You could like cut them from lots of different coloured mirrors as well. You know, like the different colours that you've got featured in those pages, and then that's another way of like incorporating your different colours. Because I think with steampunk as well, you have so many different like combinations of tones and things.
Yes,
don't
yeah.
you?
You
And
can kind
there's
of go all
loads of,
out,
like-
can't you? And just
Like your brown would, your brush bronze would look really good with your steampunk. Your that gorgeous like leafy. Is it the leafy green? No, the holly green.
yeah,
And then the steel grey looks
Yeah.
phenomenal. And there's that like gorgeous deep blue as well.
Do you know what? I was just about to say that with this image here
Yeah.
to pick that out as well.
I can't think of what that colour is called, but that is a gorgeous blue.
And then this one we're going to have under here, so I'm going to put it that way round.
Lisa came in to save the day just then, Jess.
Yeah.
And Amy's mic went off. It's crazy, isn't it? It's because you'd left the room. Amy's mic went off.
I reckon Jess turned me off as she went.
Maybe. Maybe that's what it was.
And then the last one, what should we do? We'll do this one here. So, these sentiments are so useful to have, aren't they? And then this one, just go at the top, and then that one will go under there. So we'll just stick those on first of all. So we can just use our tape runner and then just line them up. Put them under there. And this one is going to go. Put that one near the top there.
So cute.
We've got those two, and then these ones we'll put.
Kind of reminds me of like a file system as well. So it adds to that like steampunk feel.
Yes, yeah. So this one can go. Trying to line them up.
I like it.
And this one can go about there. Oh, that's not very straight, is it? There we go. So you've got sort of those different images there. So we'll just
How
stick
cute.
it all down. So we'll take this one first of all.
Lots of love for this card. Really nice mix of these products as well, like showing how well they all work together.
It was funny because yesterday Jess gave me what was in the show, and she's like, "Here's what's in the show. Just give me back what you don't use."
And you're like, you're not having any of it
I
back.
feel like I'm just using it all. I think there's one die set on my desk, Jess. And then this one is going to go just onto here. And then we can... I mean, you don't need to add more, like this cardstock on, more layers, but I think sometimes it's just nice just to have that variety of patterns, isn't it? And in those card packs, you do get that, don't you? Such a
Yeah.
variety of different styles and
different
patterns. It's nice
themes.
to try and use a couple in there.
Did you see the email from Anne-Marie yesterday? Or was it the day before?
Yes.
That had like potentials of different themes.
Yeah,
There were some nice ones in there.
I sent her an email back because she was kind of asking which ones we like.
Yeah.
And there was two that I loved.
There's so
I was
many
like,
nice
I
ones
love
in
these two, yeah. But but we always do it, don't we? A real variety, wasn't there, of different sort of patterns and styles and colours within there. So we'll put this onto our card blank. And I've done it at 7 by 7 because I think we don't want any white showing. It might be a bit harsh
There's
to
not
have
that much white in any of the rest of the pages, is there? So
No.
it would look a bit odd.
And then what we're going to do is just bring in a tiny bit of this, just again, just to add that bit of texture. So if I take this first one off, we should be able to stick that onto there. And that's better. Taking all of the backs off there. This one doesn't want to come off. There we go. And then just cut there. And then just wrap that round, and then we can place that kind of onto there.
Nice.
And then these two we're going to put, I think that one can go up there. And then
So cute.
we can just overlap them just slightly there, can't we? Let's use our foam pads again while we've got them out. So what I'm going to do is put them onto here, and then we will be able to make sure they're in the right place. Just move that one to there.
Looks so good.
And then put these two just onto there. Just use it, try, you know, using a combination of all of those things, isn't it? And then that one can go on there like that. And then all I've done within the set as well, on one of the pages, you get this gorgeous can you see, a lock and key.
Oh, cute.
So just fussy cut around there, and we're just going to tie it
Nice.
just onto that bit again, just to give it a bit of. There we go. So we can thread that through. Turn that round. There we go. Otherwise we're not going to be able to see it. So we can just tie that on to there. This ribbon's got a mind of its own.
Going all over the place.
I know,
isn't it?
I think it's because it's quite fine, isn't it? So we'll just cut that off about there, and then lastly we'll just come in with our gold if we've got any left. It's always the most popular, isn't it?
The gold one.
Yeah.
Gold studs would look good on this as well. I don't think we've got any of those in
No,
here,
we
but they're quite like chunky, so they add to that steampunk
Yeah.
really nicely.
But then these also kind of look a bit
Like rivets.
yeah. So we can add these in as well. What I might do actually is put one in each corner, I think, and then it looks like it's almost attached to a wall, isn't it, or something?
Oh,
You know, like with.
nice. Lots of people loving this one. Claudia says it would be an amazing cover for an album. I love this. Pamela says, fab card, Amy. It's so beautiful.
There you go. So you can see you've got the amount of dimension that you've got on there using those foam pads, but just.
It's so cool.
I feel like it's steampunk, but.
And more with steampunk, more is more, isn't it?
Yes,
so like
yes, so
layering
you
up
can.
all your
Yeah,
elements.
fussy
and
cut into
adding
those
fussy
pages
cutting
as
all
well,
bits and
yeah.
pieces is definitely a winner. Loads of love for that one. Right, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly reminder, because we are giving away our craft wire bundle, which you are going to get your 3 wire cutters, your wire handbook, and 45 meters of your incredible wire as well. We need you to like, share and comment. The world record for the most sticky notes stuck on a face in 30 seconds is A, 43, B, 38 or C, 47. Like, share and comment for your chance to win, and make sure you're watching on Friday's show to see Dan take on that challenge. Hopefully he will be here before the show
Yeah, Dan
begins.
doesn't know that yet.
And we're going to have a look at some Super Saver deals next. So our Super Savers end at Sunday, the 2nd of March at midnight, and we've got loads included in there. Is this on all the packs or just some of them? This deal?
3.
Just these 3?
Yeah.
So if you would like to get some of the incredible adorable squirrel that Amy has used, you can do that on the awesome offers. $5.99 currently at the moment. We've got the gorgeous Urban Edge. This one is Matastic and includes some really, really nice designs within this one. The next one is our Cottage Florals, which again we absolutely love, and some really beautiful sort of like cutesy floral patterns, perfect for spring and summer. And then our final one is the fantastic luxurious leopard prints, and we love this one. This one's coming up next with Amy in her final demo. So if you want to get those, now $5.99, that's saving 30% on these fantastic packs. And I believe in all of the packs as well, they contain 24 sheets. So you're going to get 8 designs, and there's 3 of each of the designs within there. Then we've got some Moonstone dies to share with you. So these ones are some of our absolute favourites. You've already seen some of them in use. We've got the Flutterby Dance. This one is really, really nice, and as Amy showed you, it cuts out that whole panel, but you can cut into this, make them individual. You could do some fancy fussy cutting and kind of like have them coming off the edge of a card as well, if you were really clever with how you use your dies. So really gorgeous image there. These should be $14.99, they're now $8.99. We've got your brilliant balloons. That one is stunning and cuts out this beautiful panel for you. The mini shape builders are what Amy used in that steampunk card, and you can see how many dies are included in this one. There's 16 in total. You get sort of like mini nesting shapes, and then you also get dies that cut those shapes out, but then they cut them into like sections and panels and designs. But fantastic, and like we said, works perfectly with your pocket pad. So add that one in. And the final one, and the one I think Amy's going to use next, is our presents and bows. So $8.99 if you want to get that one. Again, incredible snippability in here. They cut out all of the different presents, and then you've got all of the bows, which are sized perfectly to fit over the designs that you get within this die set. So all of those now available with so much more things on Super Savers. So have a look. Let's have a look at, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more books that we have got in our pocket pad designs now. So first one, Jess is going to move it in. Zoom in, zoom in. I'm still, there we go. I just need to get out of the way. It can't, it's the black. Doesn't like the black. Garden Days, this one's really nice. Another beautiful one for spring. You've got loads and loads of stunning imagery in there. Absolutely beautiful designs across the 16 images. So that's your Gardening Days. That one is on standard paper. We've then got your paper art. This one is fantastic. The level of detail in here is beautiful. These are all sort of like paper cut, and some of them are quilled designs, and they're just all printed out onto here, but they look so three-dimensional. They're absolutely incredible. Another great one to use with your craft knife to fussy cut things out of there and to create loads of different elements. The Spirit of Christmas. Oh, it doesn't like this one. Am I in it too much? Spirit of Christmas is the next one. Again, beautiful religious artwork throughout this. Absolutely stunning centerpieces for your cards in this design pocket pad. We've got obviously all of those fantastic nativity scenes and the beautiful artwork of sort of like Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. Love it. The Spirit of Christmas. Music to My Ears is the next one that we have got for you. Again, 16 different designs in this one, and they cater to so many different sort of themes. We've got the bagpipes in there, the record player, the drum kit, the guitar, the cassettes. So we've really gone sort of like all out and tried to pop in lots of different styles of music, but also lots of different themes as well. So that one's jam-packed. And then Mystical Moments. That is your last one we've got to share with you today. All of these are $4.99 each, or you can get 3 for $9.99. So have a look on the website, pick and choose your favourites from what we've shared with you today, and then you will be able to buy these on the website right now. They're all available for you. Been reprinted, all of our favourite ones. So let's go back to Amy for the last demo.
Okay, so you were right. We're going to use that gorgeous, luxurious leopard prints, and then the presents and bows one. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a normal size card, but we're going to have this as a frame on the front with acetate on it, and we're going to have the presents on the front of the card through the acetate. So we just need to cut the frame first of all. So just take your 2 dies, and what I've done with this one, rather than taking the next size up with the dies, I've missed one out, just so that we've got that thicker frame to hold the card front together, because it's going to be acetate. So we will go with this first of all. I mean, that's me in a you know, a pattern pad, isn't it? That animal print. I just love all of them.
Oh, lots of comments about whether Dan is going to be the sticker or the sticky.
Oh, the sticky.
He's going to be both, basically.
Yeah. So, just need to put that through again. It just not caught that top of the frame. I think Anne-Marie might want to be the sticker.
Oh, maybe. He is on tomorrow. He's on with me tomorrow. I'd like to, but we can't mention it tomorrow. We've got to keep it a secret, otherwise he won't come in.
Otherwise he won't come in. So we just need to carefully take off our tape. Both of those. And then you can save that inside panel for something else. And then we'll just take off our gorgeous frame. So that is going to be the front of the card. And then what I've I'm losing my voice. Then what I've done, I've die cut this. Die cuts as one panel, in 3 different colours. But then what we're going to do is sort of snip into it, and just layer them up. So we'll get our dotty tape runner for this. So I think if we go with the one that's the same as the frame, but then we will cut this bottom one off here to start with, and you'll see when you start snipping it how easily you can see they come away. So they are designed that you can snip into them as well, so you can see just how easily
they just fall away from each
other,
don't they?
They're so cleverly designed, aren't they, all of our dies. And then what we're going to do is just layer that one up.
This is a good idea.
On top of there. And then the next one we will do this one here, I think. So we'll take, again, you'll be able to sort of feel the snip lines.
It's like 6 presents, isn't there? So you kind of need like 2 of each colour.
Yeah, that's what I've done, yeah. So we'll keep some of them. And because we're sticking some of them on, it will mean that a few of them are a bit more dimensional as well. So you've got those ones. So we'll keep that one as it is. That one there needs to be red. So we can snip into here.
I like this. It's very cool.
It's such a cool die set, isn't it?
It is. And the way that it's been designed is just so
Yeah,
handy.
you can see how it's just, falling. I think with this one as well, it would make a nice Christmas one as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
With your presents.
Christmas.
It doesn't need to be.
You could do them all like one colour with like different coloured bows on.
And then we'll do this one in the green. Just to finish off all of these. And your dotty tape runner's perfect, isn't it, to add these onto. So there you've got the presents, but it's going to be difficult to see those. So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring in some of our black adorable scoreboard, and we're going to sort of lay them onto there, and we can just cut around it. So if we move those, and then what you could do, those could be another card, couldn't they? Those ones.
Yeah, you only needed 2 of each, didn't
you?
So you could just cut another base layer out.
And just keep,
just mix
going
them
around
up a
them.
different way.
So we'll put this right on the bottom so that we've got those first 2 lines there. And all we need to do is just go around and cut.
Really easy to do with those nice straight edges as
well. And then what you can always do is just for the last few bits, if you can't get them, just you go in with your craft knife, isn't it, and just finish off those last few parts. I think we should be able to do that one. It would also look nice if you did it on sort of gold mirror behind it, wouldn't it, as well?
That would look very nice. Well, some of you coloured mirror, because it would probably fit on a pocket pad too.
Oh, yeah. We'll have a look in a second, see if it will fit on. And just go in with your knife. And just this last one. Here, and just this bit, and then we are done. So you can see how easy it is to start building.
Love that.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
It would fit.
That would be absolutely perfect, wouldn't it?
It's very cool.
So you can do that as well. So we've got those presents, and now we just need the bows to put on them. So with this set, you get all of these extra bows with 1, 2, yeah, 6. So if we cut all 6, I think we should go gold, shouldn't we, to make
Gold
them
would
really
look good.
stand out? Yeah. So if we put them all on at once, and we will be able to cut all of those out. So if we take one.
Super stuck on this packaging.
I know.
Don't want you to lose them, that's what it is.
I know. It is a good thing, isn't it? I love the fact they're all different as well. That one is really stuck. There we go.
50% off on selection of Hunky Dory goodies in our Super Saver deals. Have a look on the website. You can visit the Super Saver deal page and it'll bring everything up for you. And all those offers are only until Sunday. So if you want to grab any of those deals, you've got to do it before Sunday at midnight. Which is quite nice actually, because payday is Friday, so you've got a little bit of time, haven't you still?
It is. I think that's for everybody, isn't it? Because it's the last day of the month. So even if you get paid the 28th or the last day, you've still got a chance to get them.
Is it cut?
Yep. So then what we can do is if you turn the packaging over, you'll be able to see which ones they've used on each one. I mean, you don't have to...
I think it's labelled on the other side as well.
Yeah, you don't have to do that, but sometimes it's just nice to have that guide there, isn't it?
Easier to see.
Yeah. So this first one... And we're just going to go in with our dotty tape runner on all of these, is to go on the top one.
It's really standing out on the gold.
Yeah. Because originally I thought about doing it in the black, but I think because we've got that background, I think the gold just...
On the cardstock, haven't you, with
yeah.
the leopard print detail. So having it on the gold, it really just makes it stand out.
So that one is going to go onto there. And you can see as you're going through, they're really easy to attach on as well. So just get those few little pieces out. And then just... So this one is going to go on this one here. Like so. I mean, you could just cut your squares of your Mirri Mats, couldn't you, as well? And do
dyes,
all of the bows in different colours.
A lot of the dyes, even the shaped ones, the mini builder things.
Yeah.
All of them are perfect to use with your pocket pad Mirri Mats.
Yeah. And they're also just good if you just want like small bits of Mirri, isn't it, like these? So rather than having to cut into a...
If you do like sentiments.
Yeah, a whole A4 sheet, you can just do this one.
Oh, with your tag punches as well.
Yeah.
Work really nicely because they're a great size to punch into and trim down.
And then the last one.
This is cute.
We're going to put... on there. Nice. So you can see then you've got all those presents, and we're just going to now need to attach this onto some of our acetate. So we'll see what size we've got. So I think for time we'll use a tape runner, but definitely if you're doing this, use your red liner tape to attach this to your acetate.
This would look really good with your sentiment sheets.
Oh yes.
I don't think we have any in here, but it would look very, very cool.
Have we got any full stop?
Yeah, they have them printed.
Oh, good.
think they were done last week.
So we've added that onto here. So we're just going to cut around.
Janie says that die holder would be really useful for Amy right now.
I know. I am slightly worried that I'm going to start with 6 and finish with 5. So that is the card front, and then we just need to measure that. So let's grab a card. So if we put that onto, let's grab a pencil onto there. So we know if we cut at there, it's going to fit. So again, you could get the right size, but for speed, I'm just going to use this one. So just cut a tiny bit more off there. There we go. So that is the front, and then we just need to mark off where it is going down to. So let's just put a little mark there. And then we just need to cut the front off. So I think if we do,
I see what you're doing.
that should be about enough. So then what we can do then, if we stick that panel onto there like that, then you've got that card
Nice.
front. So we can do that with our dotty tape runner.
If you wanted more of the card blank to like hold it up as well, could you use your die again?
Yep, definitely, and do it all the way around.
This is looking good.
Yeah, so let's just make sure.
Cute.
Yep, so it stands up
perfectly.
on its own. So we're going to add these onto here with our tape runner. So we'll put them so they're on the sort of the floor
That looks
there.
so good.
And then we need to decide on a background. I was going to originally use the animal print, but I'm not sure whether it is going to be too dark. Or whether,
Ooh.
let's have a look which ones are on
I
here.
don't know. I like
So originally I was going to
as
use
well. I feel like the white really stands.
this
It
one.
stand out. No, I feel
It
like
gets lost, doesn't it? But then,
What are the? I don't know.
see what I mean? We just need
I know. Could you use a shimmer card? So it's
Like
like
one of
still
these?
coloured but like glittery maybe. So it's got like
That
another
one?
texture just so it stands off.
is that the best one.
Oh, they're ombre ones, aren't they? I forget that. That's gold glitter.
Let's have a look.
It's quite cute. You can definitely still see the presents.
Yeah, let's use
It's not
that one.
detracting from that, is it?
And then we can do our sentiment on
I
there.
wonder if there's like a black and gold bigger book of sentiments, because that would really.
Yeah, I was
stand
going to
out.
do that in black,
Oh yes.
just to go over.
That would look cute.
So just line this up to make sure. And then we can just cut around it. So again, you can cut it to size on your trimmer first, or just add it onto your card and then cut around it, which is what we've done.
It's black and silver in there, so we can't use that.
Of
one.
course it is. So we've got that gold shimmer, and then
Nice.
lastly, all we're going to do is just cut our sentiment in black, just so that we can add it
Lots of people.
onto the top.
Lots of people mentioned a cream colour. Your Hessian.
Yeah, that would have
That
been
would have
nice
looked
as well.
really
Yeah.
You could always add like a small Hessian behind it, so you could still see the glitter card.
Have we got the Hessian one there? I'll have a look.
It's probably in the back of here, isn't it? Let me see. Oh, there it is.
And then we've got this gorgeous Celebrate sentiment that we can add on. Let's just take out small parts. There we go. And then that's going to go sort of that way. So, glitter or the cream?
Oh, I think the people are right. I
This,
think the cream looks really good.
should we do the cream?
I think you could definitely cut it down though, so that you've got like a glittery matte and layer. Still.
Yeah. So we'll just put this one on again, just using our dotty tape runner. I probably would, because of the size of this sentiment, you can actually use your, you know, the thinnest red liner tape. I would probably use that to stick it down. So we can put that on there, and then let's just cut this down. So this is 5 1/4. So if we do 5 by 7, I think that should be about right. So you will still get a bit of that shimmer card. I don't know how long it's going to take me to clear up.
I know, I was just thinking that. There's a lot of stuff over there today.
Blame Jess, she gave it me all.
There's so much stuff.
There we go. So you've just got that tiny bit. You could
Nice.
cut that even thinner. You could
Smaller.
maybe cut it so the width of the frame, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah,
That would look quite nice as
that
well.
would be cute.
But just
So yeah, that cream definitely works though. Thanks, guys.
of time. This is what we
what
like. We
crafting's
want
for. We
people
need the
to help us out, don't we? And then last of all, we're just going to take our black gemstones and then just put them
Nice.
in the middle of some of these bows just to finish it off. Put that on there. Go there. Yeah, definitely. I do like the
So cute. It looks so good. Someone had mentioned before about using they hadn't thought about using like a quite a heavy pattern with the presents, but it looks really good with
yeah,
like the
so
mix
you can
of,
do
like,
it either way,
colours.
can't you? You can either do the presents in a plain colour and then
Yeah.
the back stick it onto a pattern paper,
Yeah. No, it
or
looks
do
so
it the
good
other way
like
around.
that.
But yeah,
They would
definitely.
be presents
definitely
that a
that.
lot of people in this office would like to get and receive.
Yeah.
They are very, very cool. Thank you, Amy.
No worries. Thank you for everyone's help.
If you've loved Amy's demos today, then don't worry. Amy is on Hobby Maker tomorrow. She's got a day full of shows. She's got brand new Moonstone Pets in Bloom at 1 p.m. At 3 p.m, she's got a Prism Brush Marker show. And then at 5 p.m, Mirri Madness.
I know.
This is exciting. I didn't know what those shows were because Anne-Marie hadn't like programmed them in when I left on Tuesday. So that is going to be an exciting day. You know,
I
you've got a
know.
good mix of shows there.
Yeah, it's nice variety, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on
Looking
Hobby Maker, Hunky Dory TV tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Brand new Perfect Versus pad and our pastel edition of our very clever foiled edge card blanks. There we go. That was a mouthful. Myself and Dan are going to be here, so make sure you join us for another day full of crafting. Have a lovely rest of your day.